Andakis. Middle blocker from the National University, number 2, Roslyn Doria. Outside spiker from San Beda University, number 7, Ces Molina. Opposite hitter from the University of the Philippines, number 8, Angeli Araneta. Middle blocker from the University of Santo Tomas, number 18, Rhea Meneses. Setter from FEU, number 22, Jel Cayuna. Starting libero from the University of Perpetual Help System Delta, number 14, Angelique Dionela. Head coach for Cignal is Shaq De Los Santos. And now the starters for the Petro Gazz Angels. Setter from the College of St. Benil, number 2, Janelle Cheng. Opposite hitter from the University of Santo Tomas, number 8, Isa Maizo Pontillas. Middle blocker from the Far Eastern University, number 9, Ram Palma. Outside spiker from the National University, number 12, Myla Pablo. Middle blocker from Juniata College, number 13, MJ Phillips. Outside spiker from the United States, number 16, Lindsay Vanderweyden. Starting libero from Adamson University, number 1, Bang Pineda. And the head coach for Petro Gazz, Rald Ricafort. This game is held under the supervision and regulation of the Games and Amusements Board. It is game 2 of the finals between the Cignal HD Spikers and the Petro Gazz Angels. This is the PVL, the heart of volleyball.
All right, here we go. We're all hyped up for this game 2 matchup. The starting lineup for the Cignal HD Spikers, no Iberia. She will come off the bench. While the starting lineup, no changes on the side of Coach Rald Ricafort. I asked you about the overview earlier, Neil. Now, tactically, what does Cignal have to do to change things here in game number 2? Because they were blanked, especially at the net by the number 1 blocking team in game number 1.
They only need to do one thing, and that is to minimize the points scored by the reinforcement of Petro Gazz. I mean, 34 points, that was just too much of an attack for, let's say, Vanderweyden in game number 1. And aside from that, he also gets a lot of support from the local players. So I will echo what Rachel Andak said. They need a high-definition performance to force a rubber match. No Tiberia right now for Cignal HD, and I think the reason for that is para ma-force yung locals ng Cignal HD to step up, and once they get their groove, if they need additional firepower, that's the time that Tiberia comes in.
That's an excellent point. That is what worked for them in the 5 games that she came off the bench. In the meantime, Lindsay Vanderweyden scored 6 of the last 11 points in that match, and the last 3, including that killer cross-court that gave them game number 1. And as you've been preaching, Neil, from day 1, reinforced conference, sometimes it boils down to the reinforcement. Chance for Cignal to attack. Rad with the soft one. Pablo. The dive by Rad, but could not keep it up. Point for Petro Gazz.
Saw it coming. Good attempt from Rachel Anakis. It wasn't really one to pop it up properly for Jel Cayuna.
Serving for the Angels,
Myla Pablo, who was the best player before game number 1, that last match that they had against Cherry Tigo, where she scored 15 points on 11 attacks. Lindsay is checked. Go middle to Rem. Cayuna from the back. Ces Molina. Pineda was there to pop it up. That one was long for Lindsay.
Definitely a miss hit from Lindsay Vanderweyden, but that was an excellent dig from Bang Pineda. Ito yung mga small doses na sinasabi natin. That will go a long way, and Jack Janela has been an excellent libero also for the side of the HD Spikers.
I asked her the other day, Neil, Jack Janela, since you mentioned her, as they get the point here, courtesy of Doria, did she like this long break? Because there was kind of like a long break. Hindi siya one day apart, in game 1 and game 2. And she said, interesting, she said, leading up to the finals, ang dami nila daw linaro na tuloy-tuloy. So sabi niya, usually ayaw niya, pero this time they like that break to reassess what happened and to get some rest for game number 2. So we're expecting a fresher Cignal HD Spikers coming into game number 2. All right, let's go to Franny Reyes right now.
I spoke with Rosalind Doria of the Cignal HD Spikers, and she told me it was very important for them to overcome their first game loss. She told me that they actually took some rest nung Friday, and then they've been practicing and working hard every day since. Now, I was in the Cignal dugout earlier, and the energy was electric. They were very, very determined to make sure that there will be a game on Thursday. They even had a freedom wall written on a whiteboard in the dugout. I saw phrases like play with passion, tiyaga, consistency, no better girls than this team. And they're hoping for a Merry Christmas. So let's see how this game pans out. Back to the panel.
Thank you very much, Franny. Yun na nga, they feel fresh. That took advantage of a longer break in between the 2 games. Usually, the volleyball players, they don't like that, especially pag sanay ka na. 2-day break lang, 1-day break. But in this case, it's the finals. There's a lot of studying. There's a lot of, di ba, hinihimay-himay yung mga plays, Neil?
That's correct. And if you're winning, yun yung panahon na gusto mo tuloy-tuloy yung games mo. But when you are coming from a loss, you want to take a step back, rest, and view your previous game.
And scout a player like that, Van der Weide. Neta was blocked. Again, that has been the weapon by the Petro Gazz Angels. And MJ Phillips, who has joined Petro Gazz, of course, a couple of conferences ago, has just added to that weapon of theirs.
And it is unusual for Cignal HD because usually they are the stronger blocking team here in the PVL. And maybe they're still adjusting na meron ding team na malakas sa net defense. So they have to work on their coverage. Petro Gazz now erasing that lead of Cignal early in this opening frame.
Chocomucho's Des Cheng in attendance. You all know who she's cheering for. Underhand. This is sent back again. Kept alive. Chance ball here for the red shirts. And MJ Phillips detonates.
This is a deadly combination for the Petro Gazz Angels. You have Maizo Pontillas on that back quick. A lefty, you have MJ Phillips running that zero tempo play, and you have Lindsay Van der Weide just waiting for that shoot set.
Another block. 7-5 is the score. And then yung gamit pa ni Coach Rout sa Petro Gazz na si Aiza Maizo Pontillas did not start a lot of the games of Petro Gazz. Hindi niya binabad sa starting lineup si Pontillas. Nung semi-finals, biglang siya na yung starter.
Well, Aiza Maizo Pontillas is built for big games, kaya siya nandiyan sa starting unit.
And 8-5, they come back and take the first technical timeout. Catch the UAP Season 85 cheer dance competition as the 8 cheering squads from all 8 universities perform on December 10 at the Mall of Asia Arena. Watch the action live on the UAP Varsity channel and One Sports starting at 4 p.m. Hashtag Rise as One. Petro Gazz coming back and taking the first technical timeout. And Janelle Cheng continues to serve. Nabitin. A chance to counter.
Lindsay van der Weide again, hitting it above the blockers of Cignal HD. Now is the time for Jel Cayuna to run her combination plays. She can actually put Riri in that slide attack para kahit papano ma-isolate niya yung blockers sa left and right pin, because right now it is very predictable for the HD Spikers. And these unforced errors will not be helping their cause.
Coach Shaq will call a timeout here, as this is the biggest lead now in the first set. They have doubled up on the Cignal HD Spikers.
Okay. Pero kailangan muna natin first ball, ha? Receive muna tayo, receive. Focus muna tayo sa receive, ha? Kailangan natin tapos yung play natin, tayo muna.
Happy na Cignal!
Errors, early errors here for the Cignal HD Spikers, as Rachel Andakis, whose dream is to give a title to the Cignal HD Spikers. I asked her at the start of the conference, where do you see yourself in your career? And she says that's her goal right now, but they're having a problem here in game number 2, and that dream might be postponed because of the serving of Janelle Cheng. She has been on fire.
And whatever happens to the Cignal HD Spikers, we know that this will be the best finish so far. At least silver. They have bagged multiple bronze medals already.
Yeah, a couple. And then they were at number 10 in Ilocos. You know, you cannot go lower than that. So their journey to the top has been tough. And it's not over yet. They save one there. 6 serving 11. Oh, good dig there by Rad. Padilla saw that coming. Lindsay going for the swipe. And then the hit. And that's where that quick swing deal works for her, because she doesn't have that full wind-up. It's so abbreviated. Let's look at that. Look at how quick that swing is.
And even without the full swing, she still packs more power every time she goes for the hit.
Napaka-unorthodox, ano? Tignan. That's a double contact on Janelle. 7-12.
Pass was way too fast for Cheng. And for Cignal, they have to insert more force into their attacks. They need to be more convincing on offense, because right now, parang nag-iingat. They're putting a lot of soft hits over the blockers of Petro Gazz. And on the side of Petro Gazz, you can see hits like these from Aiza Maizo Pontillas.
Puro bomba, eh, no? Great digging there by Cignal. They go for a swipe, doesn't work. Back set. Great rejection by Rad.
Net defense working for Rachel Andakis, timing that well. Closing out that cross-court angle for Aiza Maizo Pontillas.
Think about it, Neil. It's end of 2022, and in the finals, we have Pontillas and Dakis still going at it. We have Chi Sayat, we have Janelle Cheng, but the new generation players want a place in the PVL, son. Oh my! What an explosion by Marjana Phillips.
Great hit, but what about that set from Janelle Cheng? Smooth, definitely like butter.
One hand. So we had a great mix of grizzled veterans and some new generation players. That Ben Phillips in attendance. The De La Salle Green Archers supporting the Petro Gazz Angels. Rad goes over the blockers, not good enough. Yun yung sinasabi ni Neil. And then nakahanap ng buwang. A huge donut hole found by Myla Pablo.
Cignal had a couple of excellent digs in the earlier parts of this set, but right now they're very slow to react. And this is now a 7-point lead for the Petro Gazz Angels. And I'm still looking for Tiberia. Any moment now, she can come in for Cignal HD. But Riri Meneses will get that point back. And ito yung isolation na hinahanap natin for Cignal. That back quick play definitely will work and will leave the left pin spiker with a single block or at least a double.
Perfect pass there from Lindsay. Nice dive by Neta. Ses from behind. Bang, easily takes that one. Chance to attack. They'll go to Aiza. Dug up by Meneses. Ses again. Bang again. Pablo flies. What a job by Sheila Marie Pineda. 69 is our score. Back inside the Phil Sports Arena. Bingo Plus, the first live streaming bingo in the Philippines. It is 16-9 in favor of the defending champs. And everything there as we look at the other players who have yet to play, of course, for Cignal, including Grace Bombita. A couple of conference now after that ACL injury in Paco. When the PVL resumed. You know, we're here at courtside, Neil, and when you're watching Petro Gazz as close as we are, and I'm sure the fans are seeing it on TV, they're in what they call a flow state right now. The digging, the blocking, the killing is all flowing.
No tension on the side of the Petro Gazz Angels. Very relaxed type of volleyball. Janelle Cheng, as always, very chill on the setting chores. 17 to 10.
Back to a 7-point lead. And Myla Pablo gets us going for this one. Cayuna. Oh, what a one-hand dig by Pontillas, but Roslyn Doria instinctively went for the one ball.
No blockers on the side of the Gazz Angels, and that's the aggressiveness that Coach Shaq is looking for.
Bang with a great pass. Lindsay, pumreno ng bahagya. Gel will choose Ses. Ses is rejected again.
Even the footwork of the middle blockers, they're having an easy time catching up to the left and the right pin. No commitment whatsoever to the middle blocker.
4 blocks so far by the #1 blocking team in the league. Rempalma. 18-11. Ses again. This time she finds a crack in that wall.
that's a smarter choice of angle for Ces Molina. She's been trying to go for that sharp cross-court angle, but Remy Palma and MJ Phillips have been getting the touches. So it's better to find that seam or to swipe it off the outer hand of the setter.
Doria gets us going for this rally. Set number 1 and a couple of service errors not helping their cause. That is their second of the game. Still awaiting the entrance of the guest player of Cignal HD, Tai Beria. She's been serving well throughout this finals. That one catching the net.
Double substitution for Coach Shaq. Troncoso and Estrañero will be replacing Araneta and Cayuna. And if you're against the likes of the Petro Gazz Angels, you really have to fight fire with fire. So,
meaning what?
pag pumasok si Tiberia, that's the offensive option that we've been looking for. Again, 18 points in game number 1, the only player to score in double digits.
And Coach Shaq is not bringing her in yet, forcing the locals to get their numbers in. Lindsay. Bump set to Ces. Ces goes over the hands. Lindsay again. What a dig. It goes back to her. Oh! General could not get it on the second dive.
Just a step too late for General. But that was a playable soft hit from Lindsay van der Weide. Another timeout for Cignal HD.
Because the lead is back to 7.
Nakukuha na natin yung mga bola nila. Kailangan tayo na lang yung... Kailangan tumaas yung percentage ng atake natin. Okay? Sige lang, sige lang. Sige lang, hanggang sa makuha natin, okay? Go, go, go.
Second timeout burned by Coach Shaq here in set number 1. How crucial is this set, Neil, for a team that is fighting for their lives in the finals?
It's gonna be very crucial. I mean, you're down by 1 game and you don't want to be down by a set or even 2 sets against the Petro Gazz Angels. And I like that point made by Coach Shaq de los Santos. Kahit papano na iaangat naman natin yung mga bola ng Petro Gazz. Yun nga lang, we need to increase the efficiency of our offense.
Pineda has done a spectacular job here in the first set for Petro Gazz. Sinungkit ni MJ. Pablo, a chance here to counter. IL, very low for Riri, but they keep it alive. Chanel, Pablo!
That was the angle she's been looking for against a single block.
She backstopped the 34 of Lindsay with 10 points, talking about Myla Pablo in the last game. Kasama na rin ni Aiza Pontillas. 3 players in double figures. That's what I was wondering on my way here. Neil, is firepower-wise, saan kukuha talaga etong Cignal? Right now, they are being outgunned 21-14.
In the Open Conference and the Invitational Conference, it has been Ces Molina. But right now, she's having a difficult time converting her hits because of the blocking of the Petro Gazz Angels.
From the back, that's too low. Just as you mentioned. Here, when you're here on the court and you can see the faces and the eyes of the Petro Gazz Angels, they just look laser focused here and determined. That's what they're looking. That's how they're looking, rather, as this Troncoso attack is wide to the right. Umakyat na sa siyam.
Biggest lead for the Petro Gazz Angels.
Riri will get the point off a net error also. Chance to, and we always talk about this, Neil, kahit na 2 points away, 1 point away yung kabila, you always try to mount a comeback. even if you let go of the set because you might want to bring that momentum
Yes.
to the second set. And we've seen that so many times in volleyball. Pablo.
Oh, that was a good ball from Rini Meneses, and they will take that point off that foot save.
Bagay, World Cup naman eh. Uso. Nice reaction there. Keep themselves alive in this set, 16-23. Pineda with another perfect pass that just sets up and makes life so easy for Janelle.
Kumbaga, in the words of Lindsay van der Weyden, nilalagay ni Janelle Cheng yung mga spikers niya kung saan sila pinakamataas na chance na makascore.
And that all starts with the receiving of Bang Pineda. And mostly of her.
Service error for Maizo Pontillas.
Set point save. So Gel comes back, Neta comes back, Ayel, Troncoso will sit again. No appearance by Tay Beria in set number 1. I don't think that's happened. Like the whole set. Usually she comes in, diba? O either midway or sa dulo.
But it looks like it's intentional
Today.
para sa side ni Coach Shaq de los Santos. Maybe he has a game plan, but they will give up this first set, 25-17, to the Petro Gazz Angels.
Petro Gazz came out, well actually it was Cignal with the early lead, and then the response by the Petro Gazz Angels. They come back and they take set number 1. They're 2 sets away from defending their reinforced championship. Back inside the Phil Sports Arena, Petro Gazz Angels 2 sets away from reclaiming, or defending rather, their reinforced title, a title they proudly won 3 years ago already, 2019, and they were firing on all cylinders, Neil.
Everything was working on the side of the Petro Gazz Angels, established their net defense early. They got a couple of service aces. They've been attacking the floor defense of Cignal HD with so much variation, and people have been saying that Petro Gazz is a very strong team, kahit na all Filipino, but they're just a different monster every time pag reinforced conference na pinag-uusapan.
They've had a record, of course, and a history of great reinforcements, great guest players, and it continues here, and it's serving them well. And right now, out-attacking, out-blocking, out-serving the Cignal HD Spikers.
I mean, in all categories, you just know that they dominated that first set against Cignal HD. And for Cignal, ito yung sinasabi ni Coach Shaq, they only scored 6 points off the attacks, and that will not do against, I mean, that will not work against the strong attackers in the likes of MJ Phillips and Lindsay van der Weyden.
When you think about it, there's 17 points, 6 of the attacks, 9 of the opponent's errors. Some of them, of course, they forced, but some of them were self-inflicted na by Petro Gazz being very aggressive. So, naka 3 points lang sila. Now, they need their own points. As Tay Beria now comes in for the first time for Coach Shaq.
Perhaps the initial strategy of Coach Shaq de los Santos didn't work for the Cignal HD Spikers, so they're putting back Tay Beria in the starting unit here in the second frame.
She doesn't want this to be, of course, her last game here in the Philippines. What's her extend this all the way till a Thursday. So it is Rad, Cess, Rose, and Tai. General will be their libero. And of course, Jel Cayuna will get us going. What a pass again by Bang Pineda. Some people forget that she was a great attacker, open spiker herself, and once she converted into a libero, she just never looked back, ano? She never returned, di ba, into an attacker again.
And she didn't have a hard time sa pag-transition niya sa libero because even nung mga panahon na open spiker siya, she was very good defensively and coming out of the Adamson program. That was their trademark.
That is a great point, Neil. Kumbaga noon sa Adamson, walang babaan ng bola, di ba? Yan ang gusto nila. And there she is again, digging for that one. Still alive. Lindsay goes high hands.
Zone 5 empty on the court of Cignal HD. But you like the hustle being shown to us by the HD Spikers, not giving up every single point kahit alanganin yung first pass. The other players would really make that effort to keep the ball alive.
Ayla Pablo. Yan yung mga rivalry dati, Pablo, Pineda, Valdez.
Yeah.
Yan yung mga naglalaban sa open spikers in the UAAP back then. Of course, Myla was with MU, Eliza was with Ateneo, and Bang, as you mentioned, with Adamson. Cess, great tip, but Lindsay was quick to it. 3-0 for Petro Gazz. Tai from the right side. Lindsay still able to attack. Jel with a pickup. A lot of broken plays. Jack saw that. Cayuna back to Tai, one-on-one. Picked up by Isa. Picked up by Cess. Longest rally of the match so far. Rem tips it over. Jel will set to Cess, and Cess puts it away!
Cess Molina ending that long rally for Cignal HD, identifying that seam.
Let's go to Freddie Reyes right now.
Pulido ang Petro Gazz Angels na yun. That was something that the Cignal HD Spikers noticed, and it was their downfall in the first game. Right now, they're leading in blocks, attacks, services, and a key component of the team, Janelle Cheng, told me that, you know, everything is going well for them because they're playing like a unit. At importante na hindi sila mawala sa focus pag nakadikit ang kalaban. She also told me that she's been overwhelmed with the recognition she's received this conference, pero di niya pinapansin masyado. She doesn't want it to affect her game. She just wants to focus on herself, on what she can contribute to the Petro Gazz Angels, and ultimately get that win later tonight. Back to the panel.
You know, the other thing that's working for Petro Gazz, Franny and Neil, is their health this reinforced conference. In previous conferences, they've had issues with Janelle, Myla, Isa. They've had all of these problems in terms of their injuries. Gretzel Sultanes also before. So they've been relatively not only healthy, but they look really fit, physically fit, going into this reinforced conference. What a dig by Myla. Tai from behind. Cess. Oh! Lindsay Vander Whiting.
It was like a dunk in the terms of basketball. You can't give a soft touch like that to Lindsay Vander Whiting. She will put it right back.
Left-handed dunk, Neil.
Paganahin mo lang yung ano dyan. Paganahin mo pa rin yung middle. Okay? Tapos yung in-adjust natin na play, try mo gawin. Tapos saka mo ba ito? Okay? Sige lang, sige. Receive lang muna tayo, receive muna. Ha? Jack, nakukuha mo na dito ha. Okay na tayo dito ha. Isa dito ka lang. Nakukuha mo naman yung power dito. Okay? Tay, adjust yun. Okay, yung defense. Sige. Okay?
That's not ball.
Okay. Sige, go, 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 go.
Let's go! Happy to sing!
Ricky Villavicencio Petro Gazz owner in attendance. And hopefully for him, celebrating a championship. We'll see. You know, Neil, we have a basketball game tomorrow. Baka gusto mo mag-analyst, ha? 6-1 is our score. Rad in the middle. Lindsay again. Pump set to Rad. Cross court. And that will be a point for Rachel and Takis.
The energy is different for Cignal. They really do have to enjoy every moment here in the finals because it's been a while since they got back here. And parang yun lang yung kulang eh. They just need to inject more energy to their gameplay.
Down 4, down a set. Janelle looks at MJ, and MJ looks to score.
Even on the ad-libs, broken plays, the attackers of Petro Gazz just finds a way to identify the spots on the floor of Cignal HD.
Ty, Gel, Cess. That was a little stronger from Cess Molina. Gets the point.
They can build on that hit. Yun yung power na hinahanap. That's the right angle, right direction. And right now, it's really in the hands of Gel Cayuna kung paano siya pwedeng maging creative on the combination plays.
Lindsay from the right pin, that's inside. And Rad with an emphatic denial at the net.
Classic celebration after a block point for Rachel Andakis. That might spark new energy on the side of the HD Spikers. That was a big one against Lindsay van der Weide.
Well, she knows how it feels to be down 0-1 in a finals. Remember the Adamson FEU Championship in the UAP? They were down 0-1. She was the one who fought back and got that championship in the UAP. So she knows you're never done. You're never out of it. Gel Cayuna swings away.
Now the Cignal fans are up on their feet, cheering for the ladies in black. Still trailing by 2.
Five serving 7. That one drops out. Good judgment by Bang Pineda. But I think they're going to challenge this one. It's our first challenge, right, of the day.
Before we enter into that technical timeout, we will review this challenge put up by the Cignal HD Spikers. Ball in or ball out on that serve.
We've had a few that have, you know, nicked the line in previous matches. They look really, really out in real time, but then biglang makikita mo, parang kinalabit yung linya. So this is what Coach Shaq, this one's way out though.
That's definitely outside. So that will remain with the Petro Gazz Angels, and we will enter that technical timeout with Petro Gazz up by 3.
Follow my team, Gilas Pilipinas. Watch and support Gilas Pilipinas live in the 2023 FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023. Follow my team, Pass Pilipinas, or my team, Pass Philippines, rather. It is now available to give you access to all 5 Gilas Pilipinas games in the preliminary round. So purchase your tickets via register.worldcup.basketball, #win4all. 8-5 after the unsuccessful challenge by Coach Shaq. Lindsay van der Weidig digging. Cheryl goes for it. Oh, good decision by Ram.
I thought that she was going to get that ball, but last minute, naiwasan. We're just checking kung sino yung next server for Cignal HD. It will be Rachel Ann Dakis on the line.
Serving for Cignal, Rachel Ann Dakis.
6 serving 8. Bang receives again. And a cut down the line by Maizo Pontillas.
I think that's the first clean hit from Maizo Pontillas going down the line.
Oh, look at that.
That is the stronger angle of left-handed opposite hitters.
Over-receive ng Bahagya. Bumalik sa Cignal. Cess sends it over. Free ball for Petro Gazz. They go to Myla. Dug up by Rachel. Tai. That soft hit. Accidental soft hit works.
Didn't get the proper approach on that set of Chel Cayuna. But just enough power to get that point for Cignal HD. They're just down by 2 points.
Yeah, definitely in it. They were 6-1 down earlier in this second set. 7-9 now. Oh, Pablo floating in the air, deciding to go for the tip and the drop.
And for some people, you might think simple lang yung drop ball, but it takes so much practice to actually disguise that and master that delicate touch.
Tai will try again. That's a good job by Rose Doria. Keep it step here with Petro Gazz. 8-10. Again, Tai did mention, she acknowledged the fact that she was checked a lot, even if she scored 18 points, so she's going to try to vary her attacks. So let's see. So far, so good for her. The floats out. She really was targeting the line, no? The long line, but that one just long.
Coach Shaq still looking for his players to minimize their unforced errors. They had 5 in that opening frame, but they get the point back off the service error this time of Myla Pablo.
Petro Gazz had 9 of those errors.
Serving for Cignal,
Iberia, 9-11. Janelle chases and then sets up Lindsay. Check Janela.
She loves going to that zone 5 area, and it's very easy for her because she always hits it above the double block of the HD Spikers.
Kitang-kita niya, no?
So they might want to change their defensive positioning in the backcourt. Talking about Cignal, siguro maglagay sila ng tao sa zone 5 kasi mas marami yung lumalapag doon compared to the sharp cross-court hits.
Doria gets that one off the blockers. So they're hanging on here. 10 serving 12.
Rose Doria always there to save the day for Cignal HD. One of the most consistent middle blockers.
And often overlooked.
Yeah.
What she does. And she has really showed some immense improvements as she became a professional player. That is out this time. She was not also in good position there. Very tight set.
And it was a high set from Janelle Cheng. Sanay si Lindsay Van der Weyden na pumapasok for a C-set.
Sabi nga niya, gustong-gusto niya dito sa Pilipinas. Ang bilis daw ng
It's fast. Definitely different from the other regions.
Tries to save this one. Doria saves that one. Oh, it goes through the net. Pablo from behind. Set back. Phillips. Hang time! Yung reaction ni Coach Ran, parang, uy, buti na lang.
He wasn't happy because the execution was a bit faulty for MJ Phillips. She mistimed that gift from Cignal HD.
Look at that. Floating. She had to really stay up there an extra second just to tip that ball over. Lindsay. Jack was there this time. Ty. One-hand dig for Janelle. Up.
Double contact violation for sure against MJ Phillips.
Spin of that ball changed as soon as hit her hand. Her hands, rather. Isa na lang ay hinahabol dito. Cignal HD fighting back here. Good serve! Tied ball game.
They have to acknowledge that they can actually be a deadly team when their service is on point. I mean, Jel Cayuna, one of the best servers as well. So pwede ang primary option of attack. And with that service ace back-to-back for Ces Molina, Cignal grabs a 1-point lead against the Petro Gazz Angels.
Doesn't hurt to get some free points. Some cheap points. And that's what they're getting right now via the Molina serve. 14 serving 13. Bang. The scissor play is out. No touch. But Lindsay thinks that somebody touched the ball.
There will be a block touch challenge for the Petro Gazz Angels.
She is confident that it was. So second challenge here in our ball game. Congratulations again to the Creamline Cool Smashers who took the bronze medal today. Unfortunately, maybe at the expense of a knee injury to Eliza Valdez, but that shouldn't take away the shine and the sheen of that bronze medal. But we wish Eliza the best and we pray for her recovery, as this is a block touch. Lindsay was confident and it's a successful challenge for Coach Rao.
When you run that combination play and ikaw yung player na pumalo, you would actually hear the impact on the fingertips of the blockers pag may check ball nga. And she was definitely confident.
Ty from behind. And MJ sends it back with interest.
And that can be a downside na late mo na pinasok si Tiberia. It will take some time for her to warm up and get her touches.
MJ has really found a home here in Petro Gazz. Cayuna bumps it. Durad. Chance to counter here. What an angle! Oh, wait. They call it out. But assistant coach Arnold Lanyog will challenge this one again.
This time for a ball-in, ball-out challenge on that Aiza Maizo Pontillas hit.
What an angle, though, from Aiza, if that was in. They had a successful one earlier, so they can afford a couple more challenges here in this set, talking about the defending champs. Oh.
Yep. It was way in for Aiza Maizo Pontillas. And they will win that second challenge opportunity.
Which brings them to the second technical timeout, 16-14. The biggest basketball event in 2023 is coming to the Philippines. Purchase your FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023 Ultimate Finals Fan Pass and get access to the much-anticipated FIBA World Cup 2023 championship game along with the battle for third, the semifinals, quarterfinals games. Visit register.worldcup.basketball for more details. Hashtag win for all. Boom Gonzalez, Neil Flores, Franny Reyes roaming the Phil Sports Arena for you for game number 2. Will it be the last day? That's Maria Rosario Vergere, the OIC of the Department of Health, in attendance here at the Phil Sports Arena. Will it be the last day? Well, that will depend on Petro Gazz. They're on fire so far right now. And Myla Pablo gets it off the block.
Getting it off the hands of Jel Cayuna this time. You can just see the variation of the attacks of Myla Pablo. She can hit that sharp cross. She can hit it off the block, a soft touch.
She has not had a back issue in this reinforced conference, which is some great news for them.
This is probably the healthiest we've seen Myla Pablo in an entire
conference.
PVL conference.
Right. And she's had her chronic back problems.
16-17. Now serving Rhea Menezes.
That definitely is an attacking error for Pablo, so this is a 1-point lead. Cayuna to tie. Coverage was there, courtesy of Cheng. Tai sends it over. So a chance for Pablo to attack, but she tips it. Cess. And Coach Rald was calling for that even before the set. He knew where Jel was going to go.
The Spikers in the front line was in no position to actually go for an attack. That's why Jel Cayuna found Cess Molina.
So Petro Gazz maintaining this 2-point lead. Tie again. This time, she gets a swing at it. For her, it is her second point of the match. Cignal is led by 6 by Doria. We didn't even notice that Doria was the leading scorer already with 6 points. Molina has 5. And sorry, Neil, while ito namang Petro Gazz, 8-8-8 for Pablo, Phillips, and Van der Weide.
Just by looking at the numbers of Cignal HD, dun mo nakikita yung missing link. Usually, it's really the wing spikers that will do the damage dun sa defense ng opponent. But right now, it has been Rose Doria with 6 points.
Pineda was there for coverage. Lindsay, back attack is long.
Again, no approach on that pipe attack. She apologizes for that one. And the Cignal HD will tie this game at 18.
They took the lead earlier, but Petro Gazz snatched it right back. But a much tighter set number 2. Bump set to Pablo. High hands. Jel to Cess. And Cess scores. And Cignal gets the lead again.
Cignal has had more success in hitting it off the blockers compared to challenging their angles.
And if I'm not mistaken, this is the first timeout that Coach Rald is calling here.
Walang problema yun, setup naman kumukuha.
Okay po. Maya ko table.
Sige, Cheng, sige, Cheng. O, mama, pasa lang.
Sige, tsaga lang.
Yes!
Kasi kung ini, 1 point lang.
The defending champions winning set number 1, down here by 1. Cayuna will do the honors getting this rally going. Cheng keeps it in play. Chance to counter here for Cayuna. They go to tie, and tie scores.
And this will be the biggest lead of Cignal HD in the entire match at 2 points.
And it comes at a very crucial time too. What a set by Jelka Yuna, by the way, Neil.
3 hot hands right now. You have Vieria on the left, Cesc Molina on the right, and you also have an option for an A-quick attack for Rosalind Doria.
Oh! Jack tried, but she dove first. Gretchen Soltones will come in for Myla Pablo. This is for serving for sure.
And this is also a defensive substitution for the Petro Gazz Angels.
She will serve as a sweeper.
She's also a steady receiver.
Yep. Jack with the pass. Tai flies through but comes up short. It's a good-looking play, Neil, but she just could not get it over the net.
And it was a good combination play for Jelka Yuna to put Iberia in the middle, but she saw Lindsay van der Weide go up for that block. She was clearly bothered, tried to go for a drop ball, but low clearance on the head.
They go to Cesc this time, and you could see it, Neil. Cesc swung a little harder on that one. 21-20.
Right now, Cesc Molina is just leading by example. If you have a one player swinging hard every single time, eventually it will have a ripple effect on the other players on the floor. And right now, that misreceive will give Cignal another 2-point lead.
22-20. I like what Ayel said on the show when we had her on the game the other night. She said, you know, in the finals, it's really about mental toughness, especially at the end of sets. They had a lot of opportunities, she said, in sets 2 and sets 3 in game number 1, and they could not capitalize, they could not finish. They want to show that they have the mental toughness to keep Petro Gazz at bay, she says. They have an opportunity right now, Neil. Remember, in game number 1, that's 9 match points, I think, that Petro Gazz had. They had their own 4 set points in set number 3 also. So let's see how they finish this set number 2, because they have a chance here. That's out on the exchange. 23-21.
Ito yung mga panahon na pag nasa tail end ka na ng set, sinasabi ng mga coaching staff na hindi natin pwedeng madaliin. And in that push by Janelle Cheng, she didn't actually give an opportunity for the attackers to hit.
Faulty pass by Bang. A chance to attack for Cignal. And Rachel Andakis could not swing at the ball. So what does she do? She makes the adjustment in midair. Set point Cignal. The swipe to the pinky of the blocker. 24-21.
Thank you. Wala pang middle.
Sa akin, pass ako.
Ano tayo sa box? Save. Wala. Sa ikot.
Three set points. Sienna Olaso, the VP of Channels and Content, Cignal TV, in attendance for this very crucial match. Very crucial set, and maybe right now a very crucial point. Rosalind Doria. Cheng goes to Phillips. 1 set point saved. Oh boy, MJ Phillips.
Impact play for the Petro Gazz Angels, but for Cignal HD, they only need 1 point to close this one out and level things.
And they're on offense here. Check with the pass. Rad, high hands, and Cignal wins its first set in the finals. 25-22, and the dream is still alive. 25-17, Petro Gazz 25-22 for the Cignal HD Spikers. All right, let's look at some highlights. And Neil, how did Cignal pull through? We were talking about what Ayel was talking about, mental toughness. They showed that here because they were down 6-1 here in this second set.
In the start of the second set, they were still reeling from that first set loss. They were still trying to have that flow kagaya nung nangyari sa Petro Gazz Angels. But when that serve of Seth Molina kicked in, that was the time they created separation. Rachel Andakis also got crucial touches in the latter part of set number 2. And they just caught Bang Pineda in a bad time.
And these are the numbers from that set too. They definitely stayed up with them in the attacking department this time.
And they're finally on the board in the statistical categories in all departments, keeping it close with the Petro Gazz Angels. Still, for Petro Gazz, they had more unforced errors. They had 9 in the first set, 7 in the second set, and for Cignal, they only had 3. So it was also clean volleyball for Cignal HD. And I like what they did. They just kept it close. Not exerting so much, not over-exerting themselves until they were in that perfect position to strike the defense of Petro Gazz.
And it all changed 16-14. Petro Gazz was in the lead, right? They went into the technical timeout ahead by 2, and then it became 18-16. And then yun na, they were able to turn it around. Should be good for their confidence. The Cignal HD Spikers trying to keep their season alive. She has been a problem. She was a big problem in game number 1 with 34. Right now, a little more manageable if you're a Cignal fan, because Lindsay has 9 points so far in this match. Good evening, Philippines. Welcome to our coverage here on One Sports and on the Cignal Play app. Boom Gonzalez, Neil Flores. At their service, Franny Reyes, of course, part of our panel here. And we get going for set number 3. Tie. Pablo on the counter, and that's it.
Still the same zone. Zone 5, not just for Lindsay van der Weyden, but also for Milo Pablo. Para nag-uusap itong dalawang to, doon tayo sa zone 5. Walang nakatao doon.
Cayuna to Doria. From the back, Cignal saw that. Bump set to Ty. Ty adjusts. Oh, what a set by Chen.
And yun yung mahirap pag sobrang simple nung galaw nung setter mo in all variations of the combination plays. You would really be confused kung saan niya dadalhin yung bola. And even if she doesn't jump set, she gets a lot of blockers to commit in the different parts of the court.
Rem Palma saw that coming from her former teammate. Closing the door on the 1-2 play of Jel Cayuna, 3-0. That's gonna sail out. 1-3. Cignal needs to win to force a third. While Creamline, of course, winning earlier today against the Cherry Tigo crossovers. Good serve and a good pass, or actually medyo kulang yung pasa, pero nagawan pa ng paraan ni Myla Pablo.
It was a long hit for Myla Pablo. Medyo mataas din yung trajectory, so the HD Spikers thought that it was going to sail outside, but yung last second, biglang nag-drop dun sa sideline ng Cignal.
Cayuna to Cess with a little force on the power tip. They're not gonna allow that. So we're back where we were at the start of the second set. There was a 6-1 count in the second set. Now it's 5-1.
Double contact definitely called on Rachel Andakis.
It's about time we heard again from Franny Reyes. Where is she, Franny?
I'm right here, and I actually talked to Cignal HD Spikers about what's something that they want to avoid or something that is detrimental to their game as a team, and it's the slow starts, and that's something that we actually saw earlier, and it took them a bit of time to warm up, but Jel Cayuna assured me that they will be fighting. They will be giving 3 times the effort today so that they can play again on Thursday. She told me it's important to get creative in the court against the Petro Gazz Angels. And she also highlighted Ty Bieria, who has a never-ending spirit, never loses hope on the court. And I think that's something that really helped them in that second set. Now, let's tune in to the timeout. Back to panel.
Tanda niya, hindi yan pupunta sa inyo. Tayo yung pupunta sa bola kung nasaan. Okay? Tapos kayo sa
Well, Franny mentioned the slow start earlier. Now a slow start here in the third. Petro Gazz washing away what happened in the end of that second set. The New Mexico University product, the Ty Bieria, starting in set 2 and starting in set 3. Cess in the middle is checked. Oh, this one drops in. Good instinct, good reflex.
Missed call.
Yes.
On the side of Lindsay van der Weyde. She thought that it was going to sail outside.
Anything to get you out of a rut. 2-6. Jack got a hand on it. What a dig by Jack. So did Gel, but could not keep it up.
Rem Palma just supporting Lindsay van der Weyde. And so far, gumagana yung game plan ng Cignal HD. They've been getting touches on the block, on the dig against Lindsay van der Weyde. And malayo pa yung production niya compared to game number 1. I mean, she finished at 34 points now. I think she's at 10.
But the one you mentioned supporting her, Rem Palma, has 9. It's a point for Doria. Doria is the one who is leading. Cignal, well, not anymore. Cess Molina has 8, but Doria has 7 of her own. They need more. They need everyone, all hands on deck para dito sa Cignal. It has to be a collective effort because so much firepower dito sa Petro Gazz Angels. And just like in set number 2, a few service aces, which actually gave them momentum dun in set 2, no?
And now, Cruz will be serving as the libero for Coach Rald Ricafort.
Papahinga muna si Bang. Let's see Cruz coming in for the first time. Bang will sit down. Sinuntok pa kabila. And that actually produces a point. And 8-4 is our score here in set number 3 in game 2 of our finals of the PVL Reinforced Conference. Be part of the biggest basketball event of 2023. Sign up for the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023 Volunteers Program by visiting the LOC Volunteers Registration website or scan the QR code. Build the game with us and see you in August 2023. 8-4 is our score. And Janelle Cheng for the defending champs. Ty gets the score there. Bang was behind, but redirected by that block. Cignal's right in this.
Now Tiberia needs to work double time to produce the numbers for the HD Spikers. They're trailing again, this time by 4 points of that unforced error of Seth Molina.
A moon ball of a serve by Seth. Lindsay with that low serve of hers. Tie from behind. Pineda pops it up. Back set to Aiza. Checked by Rad. 6-9 is the score. Bump set to Pablo. Pablo again.
3 HD Spikers trying to go for that pancake save, but just too late. Myla Pablo with another drop ball, and she gets it to go. 4-point lead for the Petro Gazz Angels.
MJ Phillips for this rally. Oh, MJ got that. The set by Palma to Pablo, and that works. And the biggest lead of this set.
Remy Palma with a jump set.
I know.
Jump set to Myla Pablo. They're just laughing, enjoying that point. Siguro they weren't expecting Remy Palma to go for a jump set.
Natural na natural tignan eh. Tie floats. Oh, confusion there between MJ and Myla. Myla rolls around, looking like that back is good for this reinforced conference.
And every time she lands, parang alam niya kung ano yung proper way.
Now, yeah. And we only say that because yun yung mga hindi niya magawa dati, di ba? She couldn't do those things, or at least she always comes up with pain after. Cayuna to tie. Oh! Good reaction by Petro Gazz. Down 4, Cignal. Storia puts it away.
Excellent one-hand set from Jel Cayuna to Rose Doria. 0 tempo, no blockers in sight.
Pablo goes to where Cesc Molina was, and Molina could not keep it up. Look at this.
What a cut shot from Myla Pablo.
Grabe yung spin dun sa bola. I mean, you're dealing with very little margins in a spike like that. Jel, what a smart play from center to center.
It backfired. And Jel Cayuna identifying that open spot sa depensa ng Petro Gazz.
Alam mo yung gusto ni Janelle, first ball sa center para sira kagad yung play. Si Jan, oh sige, eto sagot ka sa'yo. The game within the game. Rolling ball to the other side. Jel chases. Cesc keeps it alive. Sorry, that's Tai who was blocked. And nobody behind her.
That was Janelle Cheng. Usually, siya yung na-exploit when it comes to net defense for the Petro Gazz Angels. But when she times it perfectly, she does get a couple of kill blocks under her belt.
Faulty first ball. Cesc Bunuelo. Yun ang problema sa ganun. Kitang-kita mo yung dating ng bola, Neil. And Petro Gazz again with another 5-point lead here.
And the coverage of Cignal HD was there behind Cesc Molina. It's just that pag sobrang bilis nung balik ng bola, it's definitely going to be difficult for you to get it. Kailangan mabilisan yung reflexes mo.
Another Rosalind Doria point. That is her 10th, the first HD Spiker to enter double digits. While para sa Petro Gazz, tatlo na. With Palma, Pablo, and Van der Weide.
That is the second time na walang blocker si Rosalyn Doria.
And Petro Gazz putting it on right now on the HD Spikers. Midway through our second set. Palma looking at the bench, asking who to direct this serve to. She gets the instructions. They go to Jack. Cayuna. Not this time for Doria. Cess rolls it over. Chance here. MJ is smacked back. Lindsay goes to the campfire, the donut hole, and a campfire built on the side of the Cignal HD Spikers. Biggest lead of the third set is at 6. Got 300 pesos? Well, enjoy NBA TV Philippines, now more affordable at Cignal Postpaid Plan 290 or Prepaid Load 300. Watch all the action extended until December 31, 2022. It is 16-10 in favor of the Petro Gazz Angels, and we are also tied at 1 set all. Good evening, Philippines. Thank you very much for checking us out here. Game number 2 of the finals of the PVL Reinforced Conference. Right here on One Sports and on the Cignal Play app. A disguised play. Petro Gazz saw it though. That's a tight set. Oh, and Rad could not control. Going over.
Tinatry niyang i-appeal to the second referee, but she definitely crossed that center line.
Let's look at that again.
Yup.
Very much so. Second referee.
Dalawang paa pa.
Herbert Matematico. Kalak naman makasakaling makalusot.
Now this is a 7-point lead for Petro Gazz, similar to the first set.
Right. Lindsay. Jack was there. Rad sent back. And a chance here for the red shirts. Phillips, Janela for coverage. Oh, and Cess could not get to it. 8-point lead.
Overset for Cignal HD.
And Coach Shaq will call a timeout.
Sige, tsagain nyo lang. Tsaga lang, tsaga. Kaya naman natin umatake. Kaya lang kailangan may puntos natin na maganda. Sige, go.
Tsaga lang sa isa't isa.
(18-10) is our score. And Petro Gazz looking good here in set number 3, restoring some order. Something that they lost in that set number 2 earlier. Trying to go for the title today. They don't want any kind of extension here. That's too easy. for the put away.
Couldn't do anything about that. She is in the back line. She cannot jump.
And you know when Van der Weyden does that, she also does it with so much force.
Yeah.
Parang walang bumalik talaga.
And the trajectory, pababa
Oo,
talaga.
She doesn't just redirect it. Force and patusok. This one's gonna go out. Van der Weyden has 14 points. Far from the 34 of game number 1, but not needed much because back up today. Palma with 10, Pablo with 13, Phillips with 9. Janelle Cheng has actually 5 points for herself because of her serving earlier.
And that's just the balance of the offensive power of
No?
the Petro Gazz Angels, and we credit a lot of that to Janelle Cheng. We've said this time and time again. She has been doing a very superb job.
This one's gonna bounce out. Jeremy Manabanan, by the way, checks in for Cignal. And what about the job also of Coach Raul Ricafort here in this reinforced conference? Of course, nandiyan yung kanyang deputy na si Arnold Lanyog, who used to coach Petro Gazz. But they've done a wonderful job this year.
I guess the program of Coach Raul just working here in the reinforced conference. And he's one of those coaches na kalmado lang din.
Right.
No tension whatsoever. He gives allowance to the players to actually talk it out during the huddle. And very straightforward and technical when giving instructions.
Correct. And this has been a blowout of a third. Wow. Petro Gazz with an 11-point lead.
They never lost focus, even if they lost that second set. Pagpasok pa lang nung early going nung set number 3, you already saw the same commitment from everybody.
Another overpass. And just everything right now working for Petro Gazz. And Coach Shaq with a wry smile, sarcastic smile there. What can he do to right the ship? 12-point lead. There, Cesc Molina, the leading scorer for Cignal. Check out the second leading scorer.
And they finally put a stop to the run of the Petro Gazz Angels. Yun yung mga tinatawag nating pamatay sunog. Only 1 point that can shift the momentum back to your side.
Ang laki ng sunog kasi ngayon. 12 puntos. Well, now it's down 11. As Aya Lesterñero comes back here with Troncoso on the double sub. Wrong timing there on offense for Petro Gazz. Troncoso will go high and long. Lindsay will go strong. Again. When it's up there in the net, delicado.
It's like almost always a sure point. Correct. Pag regalo yung dumadating kay Lindsay Van der Weyden. And sometimes she would use 2 hands, hindi na nga niya papaluin, but she would hit it straight down.
And she knows she's like towering over everybody else here.
And that's it.
Yeah, Petro Gazz gets a 2-1 lead over the Cignal HD Spikers and are a set win away from defending the reinforced conference championships. Well, Cignal has to dig deep now to come back in this match. Set score so far, 25-17, 22-25, and then Petro Gazz dropping the hammer in that third set, 25-12 to be a set away from defending the championship. You know, everybody sits down during the timeout. Lindsay never sits down during the set break. She is ready to go.
And paminsan for players, they don't want their bodies to cool down. That's why they keep on walking even in timeouts. But
While others like to meditate.
That's correct.
Yeah, oh. The set 3 highlights so far. And I could hear her say to the team during the timeout, let's finish, let's finish. And they want to have that finishing kick, as I said, at the top of the coverage. Right, let's look at some numbers. And again, the attacks all of a sudden dropping for Cignal here in set number 3.
Petro Gazz was able to minimize their unforced errors. Ito na yung lowest output nila at 2. And they had the bulk of the attacks on their side, 15 to be exact. And they came up big, net defense-wise, with 4 kill blocks. And for Cignal HD, they had a lot of problems giving that first pass papunta kay Jel Cayuna, and she can only do so much. So if you cannot give her a first pass, kahit na malalakas yung mga attackers in the front row, hindi sila makaka-create ng magandang option of attack. So that is the focus for the Cignal HD Spikers, aside from their efficiency on the attacks.
5 errors only para dun sa kabila.
There will be a change in the starting unit.
Yes, that's what I'm looking at right now.
No Ria Meneses and no Rachel Andakis for the HD Spikers.
About to start the set number 4. Coach Shaq now pulling out all the stops here. MJ Phillips. So confusion here. Herbert Matematico, our second referee, trying to clarify everything. They will start with Pineda, not Sian Cruz for Petro Gazz. In the meantime, Troncoso, Doria, Molina in front for Cignal, fighting for their lives here in the reinforced conference. And they start positively with the first point.
It's not over for Cignal. I mean, they bounced back in set number 2 after that lackluster performance in set number 1. And this can be the same trend. And they start out on the right foot with that kill block from Ces Molina.
Importante hindi sila magpaiwan kaagad dito, no? Kasi they've been playing catch-up. Actually, for 3 sets, they have been playing catch-up even in that set that they won. They just got that. And they finished the job there as Palma goes cross-court, and that's... Oh, touches someone. Oh, says she doesn't.
Yep, there was a check ball. I think it hit the head of one of the players from Cignal before it went outside. Now for Petro Gazz, it's all about closing in on the Cignal HD Spikers here in set number 4. You have to maximize the fact that there is no Riri Meneses on the floor, no Rachel Andakis, and Cignal still having problems with their first pass.
So now they will play from behind again here in set number 4. Petro Gazz looking sharp here in the finals. General. Molina. Van der Rijde. This time it is long. High and long.
Overshooting the mark that time. But you can expect more sets actually papunta kay Lindsay Van der Wijde here in set number 4.
Yeah, you know that she wants to finish the job already. Remy!
That is the same spot.
Tina-target niya kanina. Let's go back to Franny Reyes right now. Franny, what do you have for us?
There's only one thing on Lindsay Van der Wijde's mind today, and that is the game and the championship right after it. She told me that she plans on staying consistent and giving crisper defense to help out her team. And despite it being bittersweet, this is the shortest conference that she's played. But she told me she will be playing the same energy and bringing the same fire to the Petro Gazz Angels. She also told me that the close closely knit team is what helps her play so well. So, will Petro Gazz defend their crown, take home that championship, or will Cignal stay alive? Let's see as Remy Palma is ready to serve.
And again, coming off a 34-point performance, her career high in any league that she's played. That's the most points that she has scored all over the world. So the Philippines will definitely have a special place in her heart, for sure. Tie. Rally is ongoing. This time, Gel saw that one coming. Troncoso on the right side. Targeting the outside hand of Lindsay.
And that's also a difficult task for Troncoso to go up against not only MJ Phillips, but also the tall Lindsay van der Weyde on the block.
Jackie Acuna coming in for the first time for Cignal. I assume for more blocking here for Coach Shaq. They delay the block or the attack there with the soft block. Troncoso, 2 straight points for her.
Back to back for Troncoso.
That's a tough one. But it works. And we are tied at 4. So Rad is on the bench. Neta has not come back also. As we say, oh, what a save by Pablo. Great dig with the one hand. Troncoso overshoots that one.
May halong gigil na yung hit na yun from Troncoso. She knew that Petro Gazz was
Scrambling.
out of position.
Yes. Humahabol eh, no? Si Milo was running back. But they are unable to take advantage. But they were given a free point by Janelle Cheng. 5-all.
We're just trading points right now here in the 4th frame.
Now serving Chai Troncoso.
Chai. 5-all. Lindsay on the right pin is rejected. Left side. Aiza this time.
Yeah, she's been quiet this entire game.
5 points.
5 points for Aiza Pontillas, but she scores another one. And look at that. Zone 5 again. Empty on the side of Cignal HD.
The death zone for Cignal in this match. Bump set. Miscommunication. Chance to counter. MJ tips it over. Cayuna to Acuna. Pablo. Troncoso was there. Cayuna! Sumayad! Yung kaliwang kamay.
Obvious net touch from Jel Cayuna. She wanted to put it down hard.
Hard, yes.
But she scraped the tape of the net.
A lot of it, actually. 7 serving 5. Open to tie. General. Cayuna. Back attack. Dug up. Pablo on the counter. Scores. Technical timeout and Petro Gazz is ahead. Switch to Cignal postpaid for more super loaded bonding moments. Get free 3 months and more when you subscribe today. Call 8888-5555 now. Phil Sports Arena is where we're at. That is Willie Wilson, wife Maria, daughter Kalia, and son Cameron in attendance here at the Phil Sports Arena. Kalia has really been attending a lot of these matches. Oh, Iris Toledana is right downstairs, of course. Very good friends with MJ Phillips and the gang as they are here all in attendance and all watching Game 2 of the finals of your Premier Volleyball League. We're in. Petro Gazz is ahead 8-5 here in the second set and ahead 2-1. Happy to have you with us here on One Sports and via the Cignal Play app. Boom Gonzalez, Neil Flores, Lindsay van der Weide. From start to finish of the Reinforced Conference, the most consistent guest player we've had. That's a strong attack by Tai, but it's wide.
By Vieria not getting her touches as well, and she's been doing a very good job, especially in the semifinals for Cignal HD.
Cess receiving. Tai will try again. Pablo. That one is wide. And she acknowledges it.
They will not challenge that call, and they will trust Myla Pablo on that one.
Alam niya. Yeah, it went out.
They still have a 3-point cushion, so they're still in good shape.
Nobody home. Down 2. Good block point there. Jack Acuna.
Acuna replacing Riri Meneses, getting her first point of this ball game.
Ooh. Way out. Way long.
Now, Coach Shaq just looking for the players na talaga makakapag-contribute dun sa cause nila right now. They're down by 3 points. In set number 2, they were able to erase the 2 3-point lead of Petro Gazz, but they can't wait any longer.
Tai from behind. Pablo will slip. And it's still a point for Petro Gazz. Very tight set for her, and she just directs it to the hand of Jel Cayuna. And this is danger time now for Cignal. They're down 4.
Tsaga lang, tsaga ha. Go, go, go. Good pass. Okay, sige, go. Pag hindi, palit kayo. Kaya mo siya mag-back out.
Cignal HD Spikers. Couple of bronze medals in the Open and the Invitational. No matter what happens, they end up with their highest finish here.
Galing pang bakasyon. Mike Ortiz in attendance with Rachel Ostero.
Easy pickings here for Cheng. Aiza reloads! Oh, what a dig by General. Another chance to attack here for Petro Gazz, and they're just getting multiple opportunities to rehash their offense, Neil.
They just polished that play so well. Remy Palma and Cheng. Smooth connection on that slide attack.
And Palma always likes to go cross-court when she's there. Oh, they're going to challenge that because they thought that already hit the floor.
And Remy Palma actually caught that ball.
Hindi na niya sinet eh, no? Hindi na niya pinasa eh.
So they're saying that it hit the floor first before it hit the hands of the libero of Cignal HD.
You're right. Kaya nung dumating sa kabila, sinalo na lang ni Palma.
Now I can see Aiza Pontillas talking to Remy Palma. Sinasabi niya, habang wala pang pito, whatever happens, do not stop.
So we await this challenge. So far, Coach Ralph has been very good with his challenges today. Always mostly successful in his challenges today. Now, this will mean, of course, either a point for Petro Gazz at 13-7, or we replay the point,
Yes.
right? Yeah. Now they're trying to find it here. Here in our replay area.
That was the first motion in that rally.
It was, yeah. After the serve. So let's see. The technical side is right, almost beside us, and they're checking it out. (12-7). They're still talking it over. This is the longest we've deliberated on a challenge so far here in game number 2.
And of course, we want to get it right because this is the finals.
And it's, you know, our 4th set already. And Cignal is down 5 so far, so they want to make sure. Okay. That's tough.
Yup.
But they're gonna call yes on the floor touch.
I mean, the majority of the ball, kahit may nakaharang na player doon sa ating challenge system, kitang-kita din naman that it hit the floor first before it hit the hands of Via General. And they're okay with that.
Yeah. 23 cameras all over here at the Phil Sports Arena to try to capture all of these challenges. 13-7 now. 6-point lead. Oh, Pablo has been so good at that. Bumalik yung bola, nahabol ni Troncoso, but Remy Palma puts an end to that play.
And you can see the HD Spikers just scrambling from the drop balls of the Petro Gazz Angels. I mean, multiple times already you would see the girls diving for the saves na walang naka-establish na defender behind the blockers.
Good save! Nobody home. Molina gets her 11th point. This is a 6-point hold for the Cignal HD Spikers. Another one. Oh, this one drops though. Acuna serve, no spin.
Second point for Acuna. First on the kill block, second on the service line. Cignal down by 5 points.
Oh, what a tough angle. Right at the corner. Cannot get better than that. Oh well, maybe she can. With another ace.
Again, last second, bumababa yung service ni Acuna, and every time lumampas na kasi sa shoulder ng mga receivers, they would actually assume na outside na talaga yung serve.
Because that's what coaches will always say, di ba? You let it go when it's above your shoulder. In her case, bumabagsak yung bola. Again, Palma guarding that net.
These overpasses are just really hurting Cignal HD. I mean, they are getting the first touch. Nakaka-defend sila, getting a couple of excellent digs. But yun nga lang, sumusobra papunta sa side ng Petro Gazz, and Remy Palma, MJ Phillips, and Lindsay Van der Waay, they have been receiving these gifts with open arms.
Oh, that's a beautiful attack by Ty. But I think Coach Round is going to challenge this on a foot fault. Did you see it in real time, Neil?
I didn't quite see it on my angle.
Again, you know, Coach Ralph has been very good. The coaching staff has been very good with their challenges so far. I don't think they've gotten anything wrong yet so far, talking about the defending champions. Ganda pa naman ng palo ni Tay. It was a clean attack from the back, but she might have stepped on the line. Yeria only with 6 points today. She had 18 in the previous game. Number 1, the only player in double figures. Now for Cignal, they have 2 players in double figures, but still it's Doria and Molina with 10 and 11 respectively. Now let's take a look. Oh, it's clear. That is the first challenge that Coach Rao, I believe, is unsuccessful. So that will be a point for Bieria and for Cignal. They cut it down to 4. Remy.
No.
This time she goes down the line.
That was the first time she went for a down-the-line hit.
Exactly. 16-11. Technical timeout. Petro Gazz still ahead.
Hey PVL fans, so I got a question for you. Who do you think will win the finals MVP award? Tweet na!
That Z Hervasio did our first game earlier during the battle for the bronze. Let's look at some of the answers to her question. Austin says whichever team wins, the MVP should be either the setters, Cayuna if Cignal, Cheng if Petro Gazz. These are the teams 3 and 4 in the final 4, but made it to the finals because of how the setters directed the offense.
From Giovanni, Janelle Cheng is finals MVP for me since the conference started. She has been consistent on her skills as a setter. May inis ka na lang sa galing niya. I would agree.
May inis ka kung kalaban ka.
Yeah.
Pero kung, of course, you're rooting for Petro Gazz, lap na lap mo. Nakakainis sa galing.
And if that happens, kung sa kanya man mapunta yung finals MVP, I would say well-deserved for Janelle Cheng. But before that, they have to win this set first.
5-point lead. And Soltones comes in for Myla Pablo. Quetzal taking her time here. Targeting General. Soltones. Tapi ka ng bola. Tight set. Cayuna. Binalik kay Lindsay. Doria slams the door. Another one sent back. Lindsay will try again. And this one is... Oh, this one was way out. The tie got. The rally is still ongoing. Palma will get the point of a check, and what a costly mental error para kay Taiberia.
That was way out already, and that was a point for Cignal na dapat. But yun nga sometimes when in doubt, instinct ng players, magkikick in, they will get the ball.
Right.
At dadaan na lang nila sa counter-attack. And for Remy Palma, she has so much, sobrang taas ng accuracy niya in hitting those slide attacks.
Remy Palma with 18 points today over Van der Weide, who has 17, which I'm sure she doesn't mind. Coach Shaq calls an emergency timeout.
Anong mo dyan? Anong play mo? Ipat mo yung play mo. Ito yung paikutin mo dito. Nandito yung input ko. Tapos doon si Chag. Kami si Chag. Ay, go.
18-11, Petro Gazz. 7 points away from becoming champions again. Cayuna. Troncoso gets it through the block, but a pickup by Petro Gazz. Doria has been superb for Cignal.
Hindi pa sumasuka. Rose, Doria guarding the net for Cignal HDs. Not giving up because hindi pa naman natatapos yung game. I mean, until umabot ng 25 points yung Petro Gazz, may chance pa din itong Cignal HD to come back.
Doria has been so solid. Speaking of solid, that is solid serve from Cess.
We have to remember, in the second set, she actually faced the Cignal HD Spikers with heavy serves and she targeted Bang Pineda multiple times. That's why they won that one. And ngayon, inuulit niya, targeting Bang Pineda again. Misreceive, and this will lead to a free ball papunta sa Cignal.
And Tai gets it. She saw the hole. That's 3 straight points for Cignal right after the Shaq emergency timeout.
The Cess Molina serves can be their saving grace here in set number 4.
Great disguise, by the way, on the swing by Tiberia. Lindsay takes it. She took it from Bang, but she also over-receives it. 4 straight points, and it is Coach Round who calls a timeout.
Balik! Hindi yung bilis yung nagpapahirap eh. Yung sobrang tagal na ayaw nyo mo ng pwestohan, i-call out nyo na agad kung nakukuha. Hindi nyo kailangan i-perfectin kung mabigat naman talaga eh. Hindi normal lang.
Two things about this timeout. One is Coach Raul hoping to ice the server. In this case, it is Cess Molina, who's been well, and then, of course, some instructions on how to get this pass. Cess all the way back. Goes back to Lindsay. Palma again, but this time wide. And the run continues. 5-0.
Tumambay na si Cess Molina sa service line. A lot of heavy serves targeting Lindsay van der Weide, targeting Bang Pineda. Actually, kahit sino yung i-target niya, Petro Gazz is having a difficult time popping it up.
Good save by Soltones. Chance to attack. Tai asking for it. Soltones pops it up. Cayuna. Back to Beria. 7-0 run.
This is the proof that volleyball is a game of momentum. Once the momentum is on your side, you're practically unstoppable.
And you called it, Neil. You said it. At 18-11, you said until maka-25 ang Petro Gazz, it is not done. And since then, that's a 6-0 run. Oh, and the run ends. Coach Raul Ricafort breathing a sigh of relief after that point. That was crucial.
It was, although it was a good touch from Rosalind Doria, yun nga lang, nakaposition din si Tiberia behind the block for coverage.
But we have a game all of a sudden. Just as you thought Petro Gazz was coasting to a win, Cignal coming back, but MJ Phillips fires back, hanging and hitting.
And we've talked about this, non-negotiable yan. Doesn't matter kung hindi perfect pass, but you cannot afford to give an overpass to MJ Phillips. Kahit
Not to
napakabulin mo si Jel Cayuna sa iba-ibang lugar, okay lang. As long as it is settable. But Tiberia gets one back for the HD Spikers. Still alive.
Hindi talaga pwede bigyan na regalo si MJ, si Lindsay. Tiberia's come alive, 9 points. 4 here in this set. Can they do it? 18, serving 20. Lindsay asking for it. Chance for Cignal here. Balik kay Tai. She is on fire.
Now, ito na naman yung test of character and a gut check for Cignal HD. Parang similar to dun sa set number 3 in game number 1. They were exchanging points with Petro Gazz. At one point, they had a couple of set points. Four set points, but they weren't able to get that third frame.
Yeah. Good block. Lindsay. What a swing.
She's been going to that zone 5 area for most of the sets, but that time around, she went for a sharp cross, getting past the double block of Cignal HD.
And remember, she scored 6 of the last 11 points in game number 1, including the last 3 to get that win. Tai will go. Lindsay asking for it again. That's why. That's why.
And right now, it's really a battle of the reinforcements. You will see Tiberia hit from the left side for Cignal. Pag-transition, babalik si Cheng kay Lindsay van der Weyden, and they are just 3 points away from getting the goal here in the reinforced conference.
Headshot from Lindsay. Nothing personal to her now good friend, Tiberia. Lindsay is checked. What a block by Troncoso. That was solid and crucial. Lindsay, Tai again! Elevates and detonates.
This is the time for her to step up big time for Coach Shaq. She has been silent in the previous sets.
11 points for Lindsay, for Tiberia rather. For Lindsay, 19. 20 serving 22. Right pin. That's it.
That's the 23rd point of the Petro Gazz Angels. Babalik ngayon si Myla Pablo for the finishing touches.
Who wants it more? Oh, Phil Sports Arena is electrifying right now. The noise inside the venue. Overpass. Pablo puts it away. Gives them championship point.
Who's gonna end it for the Petro Gazz Angels? It can be Myla Pablo or it can be Lindsay van der Weyden from that pipe attack. Pwedeng parting gift from Cheng papunta sa kanya as they end their campaign, pero buhay pa ang Cignal HD.
Tai will send it, rolling ball. But Tai has come alive here. I mean, 12 points, 6 in this set. Is it a little too late? We don't know. We will find out. 21 serving 24, second championship point saved. Chance for Cignal here. Kumakapit pa! And Coach Round will call a timeout. Tense moments inside the Phil Sports Arena.
Pre, yung composure na hinahanap ha. Bang! Composure. Pasa lang. Ulit. Last push, last push, last push.
Yeah, big time timeout. They will be on offense. Championship point. 22-24. Tiberia. Bang. Pablo puts it away, and Petro Gazz does it. They defend their reinforced championship.
Myla Pablo with that finishing kick.
What a timeout by Coach Raul. Well, he had to do it anyway. Confetti dropping for the 2022 reinforced champions, and it is Myla Pablo who delivers the killer blow.
Well-deserved win for the Petro Gazz Angels. Nothing to be ashamed of for the HD Spikers. Now,
What a game. What a fight back though by Cignal HD. Down 18-11, Neil. You called it. You said it wasn't over. And they dropped a 7-0 run to stay within striking distance. But too much firepower here for Petro Gazz.
It was just really an all-around effort from the starting unit to the bench players to the coaching staff. Everybody just chipping in dito sa effort ng Petro Gazz Angels. They're now back at the top as the queens of the reinforced conference of the PVL.
And as I said at our intro, Neil, Petro Gazz Angels in game number 1 showed poise, composure, calmness, nerves of steel, and they showed it again here in game number 2 at the end of that 4th set. And a great gesture from both teams as they finally crossed the net to show some love to each other. Congratulations to the Petro Gazz Angels and their fans for defending their reinforced championship. And Myla Pablo, what about her? You know, always playing hurt in a lot of the conferences. This time, this is the healthiest we've seen her. And she delivers the championship point. But this was a collective effort by Petro Gazz. And we will talk more about it. And we will give you the awarding ceremonies hosted by our very own Sam Corrales when we come back. We're back inside the Phil Sports Arena as the celebrations continue for the champions. The Petro Gazz Angels copying the gold medal. The silver medal, of course, belonging to the Cignal HD Spikers, who improved from their 2 bronze medal finishes. But the moment belongs right now to the guys in white and red. Congratulations, Petro Gazz. And as promised, we are going to talk to some of the key players here for Petro Gazz. First up with Neil Flores. Neil, who do you have with us?
Thank you, Boom. I'm here with the champions of the Reinforced Conference of the PVL, the Petro Gazz Angels, head coach, Coach Raul Ricafort, and team captain, Chi Saet. First of all, guys, congratulations. It was an amazing season. Kamusta ang feeling na champions? You're already back at the top, Coach Raul.
Siyempre, sobrang saya given the sacrifices na binigay ng hindi lang ng players, kundi ng mga coaches. So, sulit na sulit yung pagkapasok namin.
How about you, Ate Chi?
Siyempre, masaya at na-defend namin yung crown. So ito naman yung talagang hiling namin lahat.
And now, Coach Raul, I know before you were assistant coach, you transitioned to becoming head coach. How does it feel na nadala mo itong Petro Gazz? And how did you prepare for game number 2 of the finals?
Hindi, gusto ko lang din bigyan ng credit yung staff namin. So, kahit nagpalit kami, Coach Arlon, dyan pa rin. Laking tulong talaga sa team. Coach Chappy, Coach Sot, CJ. Kumbaga, sama team effort talaga. Hindi lang sa mga players, kundi sa coaches na rin. Sobrang saya, lalo para kala Chi, sa Kalanang. Kasi alam kong gustong-gusto talagang magkaroon ng championship.
And we know that it was really a collective effort from the Petro Gazz Angels. Ate Chi, I remember one of our features here sa PVL about your retirement. Ilang championships pa ba? Can you tell us more about that? Kasi parang balita ko, 2 pa yung gusto mo na championships with Petro Gazz.
Oo, totoo. 2 championships more, 1 now, siguro may isa pa. Pero I know, hanggat kailangan ako ng team na to, I will serve with all my heart.
I know everybody is just happy, not just you, but also ng Aiza Maizo Pontillas back with a gold medal. Now, I know ang dami yung supporters ngayon dito sa Phil Sports Arena. Do you have any message na gusto niyong sabihin sa kanila?
Salamat po sa lahat na nagpunta, supporters, fans ng Petro Gazz, Villavicencio family. Thank you po sa pag-support sa amin palagi. Nabalik na namin yung championship. So thank you, thank you.
First, we would like to thank the Barangay Villavicencio. Thank you po sa management, sa Petro Gazz, sa supporters, sa fans, sa family ng mga teammates ko. And yan, kung sino pa man, salamat po.
Again, that was Chi Saet, your team captain of the Petro Gazz Angels, and Coach Raul Ricafort. We have more interviews, so let's turn it over now to my partner, Franny Reyes.
Yes, I'm with the entire Petro Gazz Angels. Ayun na! Raring with excitement from their win. Beside me is Myla Pablo and Lindsay Van der Weide. Myla, I'll start with you. How does it feel for the first time in a long time and now your first championship with the Petro Gazz Angels?
Siyempre, super happy po kami kasi nakuha namin yung goal namin. Grabe din yung sacrifice namin, especially sa training namin. And siyempre, ngayon, first championship ko sa Petro Gazz. I'm really happy sa mga coaches ko na walang sawa na turuan kami sa training.
Okay, I'll turn it over to Lindsay now. Lindsay, this is your first win and in the Philippines, right? And you just came from, a conference in Greece before this. What's it like playing in the Philippines? What's it like winning this championship in the Philippines?
I mean, this environment is like no other. The fans are insane. Everything is insane here. The volleyball is crazy. It's amazing playing here. And I don't think it's set in that we just won because it doesn't feel real. It really doesn't feel real.
It doesn't feel real now. What's next? What are you guys going to do to celebrate? What are the Petro Gazz Angels going to do to celebrate this win?
We're going up. We're going up. That's what we're doing.
We're going to BK! And for you now, Ate Myla, you're one of the veterans in this team. What was it like, guiding them towards the championship and keeping everyone motivated? And what can you say? I know na Pagod ka na.
You know? Siyempre, laking bagay din talaga yung mga teammates ko na nakasuporta sa amin sa loob ng court. Especially si Ate Chi, naka-team captain namin na walang sawa na suportan kami. Kahit anong problema sa team namin, nandiyan siya para sa amin. Especially sa mga coaches namin na nandiyan sila palagi kahit anong mangyari.
Ano naman ang gusto mong sabihin sa mga fans na nandito sa Phil Sports Arena na walang sanang nagsusuporta sa inyo?
Marami pong salamat sa mga sumusuporta po sa amin ng Petro Gazz na walang sawa. Especially po sa mga boss namin, sila Ma'am Camille, sila Sir Rafi, Sir Chito. Especially sa family ko and kay JJ.
All right, the Petro Gazz Angels have so many emotions. Why don't I turn it back to Boom and Neil panel?
Thank you very much, Franny. And again, congratulations to them. Congratulations also to the Cignal HD Spikers and the Creamline Cool Smashers. That is the confirmation of this championship win of the Petro Gazz Angels, who defend the title that they won in 2019 and they won again in 2022. We'll take a break. The awarding ceremonies coming up next. Hang on, please.
All right, to all the fans here still with us at the Phil Sports Arena, excited na ba kayo malaman ang mga individual awards at awarding ceremonies dito sa Reinforced Conference? Yeah. Yes. Welcome to the awarding ceremonies of the 2022 PVL Reinforced Conference. It's time now for us to put the spotlight on athletes who displayed their stellar performances throughout the season through our Premier Volleyball League Individual Player Awards. Now imagine if you could put all of these stars together into one dream team. That is something we'd like to call the best of the best. And now to present the awards, let's all welcome Alan Acero of the Creamline Cool Smashers, Camille Cruz of the Petro Gazz Angels, Aaron Velez of the Cherry Tigo Crossovers. Now first up, the team manager of the Creamline Cool Smashers, we have Alan Acero. For the Petro Gazz Angels, we have Camille Cruz. For the Cherry Tigo Crossovers, we have Aaron Velez. And for Cignal, we have Mr. Jose Christopher Cadwa, VP, Head of Human Resources, Admin and Facilities, Cignal TV. And now, first on the list, we have our Best Setter Award. The setter is the key to any team's success. She is the playmaker and has, through the years, been one of the reasons her teams often finishes at the top. Our best setter for the 2022 PVL Reinforced Conference is number 12 of the Creamline Cool Smashers, Julia Melissa Morado de Guzman. And to present the award, we have Alan Acero, team manager of the Creamline Cool Smashers. Congratulations, Gia de Guzman, our best setter. And for our second award, we have the Best Outside Spikers Award. Every team has two of these hitters who hit from the wings of the court. More often than not, their setters run to them to create the needed attack points. Ever reliable and multi-awarded, our two Best Outside Spiker awardees are the team captain of the Creamline Cool Smashers, number 2, Eliza Valdez. And to present the award, we have Alan Acero of the Creamline Cool Smashers. On behalf of the Fino, we have Ella De Jesus to receive the award of Eliza Valdez. And now our second awardee for the Best Outside Spiker Award from the Petro Gazz Angels, number 12, Myla Pablo. To present the award, we have Camille Cruz, team manager of the Petro Gazz Angels. And there you have it, our two best outside spikers in the Reinforced Conference, Myla Pablo and Eliza Valdez. And for our next award, we have the Best Middle Blockers Award. The middle blockers are responsible for defending the net from their opponent's attacks. The top 2 middle blockers who score the most block points for their team comes from the Petro Gazz Angels, number 13, MJ Phillips. And now for our second best middle blocker award. From Team Awesome, the Cignal HD Spikers, number 2, Roslyn Doria. Let's give it up for 2 of our best defenders on the net, MJ Phillips and Rose Doria. Our next award is the Best Opposite Spiker Award. Most especially during this final round, this lady was on fire, hitting mostly from the right side of the court and at times also on the left and from the back row. The best opposite spiker comes from the Cherry Tigo Crossovers, their team captain number 7, Mylene Pat. PVL, let's give it up for Mama P of the Cherry Tigo Crossovers, your best opposite spiker. And for our next award, we have the Best Libero Award. The libero is in charge of defense, popping up the balls to keep all of those plays alive. Always smiling despite the challenges she faced, defending the floor on her side of the court. This athlete is an unsung hero of her squad, yet is a darling of the crowd. Our best libero refuses to be introduced with her real name, and she is popularly known as Buding Durentes, number 24 of the Cherry Tigo Crossovers. Our next award is the Best Foreign Guest Player Award. The best foreign guest player is an excellent leader on the court, scoring both on offense and on defense. She is a valuable asset to the team. The Best Foreign Guest Player Award goes to number 16 of the Petro Gazz Angels from USA, Lindsay May van der Weide. Playing for the first time here on the Philippines, this woman definitely made her impact felt on the court, leading the defending champs to their back-to-back crowns in the Reinforced Conference. Up next, we have the most valuable player of the conference. This lady tops the score charts with her excellence in most, if not all, the volleyball skills. Highly competitive and refusing to give up, she inspires her team to be successful throughout this entire tournament. Fittingly, the MVP of the Reinforced Conference goes to the Cherry Tigo Crossovers team captain, Mylene Pat! And now we have this opportunity to speak to our most valuable player. We have Mama P in the house. Unang-una, nag-usap tayo before the game. Sabi mo, napaka-proud mo sa team mo dahil nabuhat mo sila from the bottom of the standings all the way up to the Final Four. Mama P, gaano kahalaga at gaano ka-special itong award para sa'yo this conference?
Ayan, unang-una sa lahat, nagpapasalamat po ako sa lahat ng sumuporta sa PVL, sa lahat po ng mga fans, sa management po namin, kay Mama Ada, Sir Romel, and ayan, sasagutin ko na po. Ito talaga yung parang pinaka-goal ko talaga is hindi naman ito as MVP. Gusto ko lang talaga maangat yung team ko. So yung naging inspirasyon ko is yung team ko mismo. Sila talaga yung gusto ko iangat and naglalaro ako na sa puso, sa isip, sa kaluluwa na para sa team ko talaga. So, ayan. So, maraming salamat po, PVL, and to all the fans, and sa lahat po ng mga teams na nagsilaro ngayon. Maraming salamat po sa parangal na to para sa akin. Maraming salamat po.
And that was our MVP this Reinforced Conference. There you have it, our dream team. Now let's all come to the center for a quick photo opportunity. PVL, let's show appreciation for all of these athletes by giving them a round of applause. And now to wrap up the individual awards, we put together a special feature to highlight their achievements this Reinforced Conference. now we'd like to take this opportunity to have the awarding for the medalists of the 2022 PVL Reinforced Conference. Now on the floor we have our VIPs, Sir Ricky Palou, President of the Premier Volleyball League. We have Sir Tony Boy Liao, Tournament Director, Premier Volleyball League. Shena G. Olaso, First Vice President, Head of Channels and Content, Cignal TV. All right, let's now start off with our bronze medalists. To award our bronze medalists, we have Sir Ricky Palou, Tony Boy Liao, and Miss Shena G. Olaso. Our bronze medalists for the 2022 PVL Reinforced Conference are the Creamline Cool Smashers. What a ride it has been for the Creamline Cool Smashers. Wherever they go, they are bringing pride, not only in Philippine volleyball, but raising the flag high in their 5 tournaments in 2022. Congratulations once again to our bronze medalists. You're looking at them on your screens, the Creamline Cool Smashers. Once again, congratulations to our bronze medalists, the Creamline Cool Smashers. And now we move on to our silver medalists. Joining the presenters are Sir Reginald Lorque, Reginald Lorque is our head channel management programming of Cignal TV. And And now our silver medalists in the 2022 PVL Reinforced Conference, the Cignal HD Spikers. Now this team weathered the storm, faced all the odds that they could experience before getting to this point, and of course, still finishing that silver in high definition. Congratulations once again to Team Awesome, the Cignal HD Spikers. Once again, congratulations to the Cignal HD Spikers, your 2022 PVL Reinforced Conference silver medalists. And now to award our gold medalists, we still have with us Sir Ricky Palou, Sir Tony Boy Liao, Reginald Lorque, and Shena G. Olaso. And now, still, your 2022 PVL Reinforced Conference Queens. Give it up for the Petro Gazz Angels! Successfully defending their crown from the 2019 edition of the Reinforced Conference, you're looking at the reigning champs, the queens of the Reinforced Conference. The Petro Gazz Angels, of course, getting a lot of help from their foreign guest player Lindsay van der Weide in this edition of the Reinforced Conference. You're looking at the veterans, Mami Chi Sayat and Myla Pablo getting another title for the Petro Gazz Angels. Congratulations once again to our Reinforced Conference champions. And now we'd like to take this time to finally announce your finals MVP for the 2022 PVL Reinforced Conference. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Lindsay van der Weide of the Petro Gazz Angels. we'd like to speak to our finals MVP. Lindsay, congratulations to you and your squad. I'm sure you're still making all of this settle and, just absorb everything that's been going on. But can you summarize for us your experience playing here in the Philippines? What can you say about your teammates and the fans of Philippine volleyball, Lindsay?
I mean, all around, this has just been one of the most amazing conferences I've ever played in, from the fans to the teams. It's really been amazing, and this is just the best feeling, doing it with this team for the first time ever, me being in the Philippines. It feels great.
Definitely finding your home with the Angels. And Lindsay, can you tell us, what makes Philippine volleyball different from all of the other stints you've had overseas?
100% it is the fans, 100%. The fans are insane here. No overseas volleyball is like this. The Philippines is different.
And there you have it, your finals MVP, Lindsay van der Weyden. Standing behind me are your 2022 Reinforced Conference champions, the Petro Gazz Angels. Now, we'd also like to speak to Mommy Chi Saet. Mommy Chi, how special is this moment for you? Nakaisang panalo ka pa at champion this conference.
Siyempre, sobrang masaya. Pero this is not the end. Kumbaga, umpisa pa lang to sa team namin. And sobrang thankful sa management, sa pagmamahal, sa support, sa fans, sa family ng mga teammates ko, sa hardworking na coaches. Yun, sobrang thankful kami.
Congratulations once again, Mommy Chi, and we'd like to bring back our finals MVP, Lindsay. Just, one quick message to the fans of Petro Gazz who have been supporting you all season long.
Yes, thank you guys so much. Keep doing what you're doing. You guys are the greatest fans in the world. I stand by that. Thank you so much for an amazing season. I love you guys.
Once again, there you have it, your conference champions, the Petro Gazz Angels. And now to wrap up the individual awards and medal ceremonies, we have Boom Gonzalez, Neil Flores, and Franny Reyes as part of the panel. Go ahead.
Thank you very much, Sam. Congratulations again to the Petro Gazz Angels. Wonderful job by Sam Corrales, of course, hosting the individual awards and, of course, the awarding ceremonies for Petro Gazz and, of course, to Cignal HD Spikers and the Creamline Cool Smashers. Franny, I begin with you. Your thoughts on the finals. I know Lindsay was very sincere when she says the best fans in the world.
She actually told me she needed to end it today. There was no other day that she was going to play. She wanted it done today. And I think it's, really telling of how hungry this team was. They started off the semis at a loss, and they climbed their way up. They waited, and the time finally came, the boom.
All right. Neil, I want you to give us your thoughts, not only of the Reinforced Conference, the Open Conference, the Invitational. It has been an incredible year for the PVL despite the challenges and everything that we had to face.
It was an amazing year. I mean, this was the year that we transitioned to a full PVL schedule from the Open Conference. This was also the time that we finally welcomed the fans back in the venue. Then we went to the Invitational Conference. We were successful in inviting a foreign guest team to compete, and now I think we are very successful in ending the year strong with the Reinforced Conference.
Is there anything you want to say?
No!
No?
Bawi kami next year.
All right, next year. And speaking of next year, folks, Spikers Turfs is happening second week of January. And then the PVL, all of these girls, all of these athletes, wonderful athletes, are going to be returning a second week of February. So we'll see you for the PVL. We'll see you for the Spikers Turf. In behalf of everyone from the PVL, the league, and the broadcast, my name is Boom Gonzalez, Franny Reyes, Neil Flores. We have Sam Corrales here right by my side. Everybody from One Sports, maraming salamat. And we'll see you next year.
Myself on a dare, no doubt. And if I suddenly crash, I'll just look back and
again.